Hello, and welcome to another update video about ADA. ADA seems to be one of the winners of the day, which is fine because it reacted to our support area, so that setup worked out nicely. Didn't go down very deep, but as I highlighted to you, this was either a wave 4, which can be very shallow, or an A wave, which could also be shallow before it dips then later in a C wave into the yellow support area. Yeah? So we have we're exploring one scenario, and within this scenario, two different roadmaps, which the market can obviously follow. These are the two most likely ones, in my opinion, out of the, you could say, infinity of possibilities that is out there. So the ADA chart is not an easy one to track at the moment, but so far I think it's working out quite nicely. The idea is that we are in a diagonal pattern. So that's still the idea, that we have started to move up here in a wave 1, pull back in a wave 2, that we are now in a wave 3, then we get a wave 4 and a wave 5, right? And in this third wave, we're dealing with an A, B, C structure. The only question is, did the A wave finish already, or do we get another high in the A wave? That's what we're dealing with at the moment. That's why we had two support areas to play with, basically. For the yellow wave count, the price needed to react here, somewhere in the yellow box. And it did that. It reacted to 35 cents, just the first level up there. However, it didn't just touch it. It dipped nicely into the area between the 38.2 and the 23.6 fib level, between 32.5 and 35 cents. And yeah, we could now be in this fifth wave, right? This is what we are going to observe now. I only have 3 waves up from the low, okay? So the subwave structure is a bit difficult, so I'm not going to try to label the subwave structure here. We don't need it really. Important to understand is, where could that fifth wave get to? And I mean, best I can tell you is that if we take the length of waves 1 through 3, go to the low of the 4, then the fifth wave, I mean, all really the fifth wave needs to do is to move above the third wave high in yellow, okay? It did that, but this would be really a very shallow, very short wave 5. So it's a bit too short to be reliable. I'd rather be watching for 46.8 cents, maybe 51 cents next in wave 5. However, it could also be still a high B wave. Okay, so A wave down, dipped into our support area, B wave rally, and then we come down in the C wave next. However, then I would need to see a 5-wave move. It's too early to, let's say, predict that or forecast that. I need to see some kind of an impulse, a reaction. And to be honest, the fifth wave can extend higher as long as it stays above 35.4 cents. This can be an expectation. So against 35.4 cents, the focus can be on higher, whereas below 35.4 cents, we are likely going to dip into the yellow box, because then we have some confirmation at least, or the market suggests that the C wave is unfolding of wave B. So to keep it simple, my view is that if this is the yellow count, wave 5 isn't finished yet. It would be just too shallow. If we now come down, it's likely wave C of B, and then the yellow box would provide a potential opportunity. Yeah, the support levels do not change at the moment, and I don't think there is much action to do, because we're just trying to move. The setup was there, the setup worked, and now we'll see if it plays out further. If we get a pullback, 35.4 cents is the key level to watch, where, in my opinion, probabilities shift from, okay, we are in the fifth wave in yellow, towards, okay, we're in the C wave in white. And then if we're in the C wave in white, it just means being a bit patient until the C wave is finished. And then this yellow box here, between 26.4 and 32.5 cents, could provide a jump off point for that larger C wave rally to the upside that might take us into the 50 to 60 cent region later. So overall, the count hasn't changed. It's just working through the roadmap at the moment. It reacted where it needed to react. In both counts, we wanted to see some kind of reaction from an A wave to at least produce a B wave, or from the wave 4 to the wave 5. So we'll watch if we can push a little higher against that 35.4 cent level. If not, then we have some clarity that we're likely in the white B wave to the downside already. Yeah? That should be very helpful. Gives you all the levels to watch, I think, that are needed, and gives you an idea of the overall context. And to keep it very simple, against the 26.4 cent level, we focus on higher, because that's the lower boundary line of the yellow support box. So if that level really breaks to the downside, if we really see a break to the downside from that level, that would suggest that we might actually see completely new lows, and this assumption of a diagonal is not really working out. That's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.